Have you ever sat down to finally start that one task and somehow ended up scrolling through your phone, cleaning your desk, or making a snack you didn't even want? You tell yourself, I'll start in 5 minutes, and before you know it, the day's gone. You don't lack time, you lack momentum. See, procrastination isn't about laziness. It's about fear. Fear of failure. Fear of imperfection. Fear that your best might not be enough. But here's the truth. You'll never feel ready. The perfect moment doesn't exist, only the moment you choose to start. And today, you're going to break that cycle. Because after this, you won't just understand procrastination, you'll know exactly how to beat it. Procrastination isn't a time management problem, it's an emotional regulation problem. Your brain isn't avoiding the task, it's avoiding how that task makes you feel. When you think about writing that report, studying, applying for a job, or starting that business, your brain predicts discomfort, effort, uncertainty, maybe even failure. So instead of facing that discomfort, your brain looks for a quick hit of relief. That's why you scroll, check messages, or binge videos. You're not fixing the task, you're fixing your feelings. It's called mood repair. But that relief is temporary. Soon, guilt and anxiety replace it, and the cycle repeats. You can't break procrastination with discipline alone. You break it by changing the story your brain tells itself about discomfort. The goal isn't to feel ready, it's to move anyway. Here's your first weapon, the 2-minute momentum rule. The hardest part of any task isn't doing it, it's starting it. Your brain sees the entire mountain and says, nope, but when you shrink the mountain into a pebble, your brain relaxes. So instead of saying, I have to finish this essay, say, I'll just write the first sentence. Instead of, I have to clean the house, say, I'll just pick up one thing. Once you begin, momentum takes over. Action triggers motivation, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel motivated to act, you act, and then you feel motivated. You don't need motivation to start. You need to start to feel motivated. Try it now. Think of one thing you've been putting off and do it for just 2 minutes. Don't overthink it. Just start. Let's talk about perfectionism, procrastination's best friend. You've probably told yourself, I'll start when I'm ready, or when I know exactly how. That's fear in disguise. Perfectionism is just fear wearing a fancy outfit. You're not waiting to be ready. You're waiting to be certain, and certainty never comes. Here's your new mantra. Start messy, stay consistent, improve publicly. Every great creator, entrepreneur, and leader started clumsy. They didn't wait for confidence, they built it through repetition. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. If you wait for perfect, you'll be waiting forever. If you start now, imperfectly, you'll learn faster than everyone who's still waiting. If your draft looks terrible, if your first attempt flops good, that means you're in motion. Action is how you outgrow doubt. Now let's talk about your future self. Studies show your brain treats your future self like a stranger. That's why you can promise, I'll start tomorrow, without urgency. To beat this, make your future self real. Imagine meeting them 1 year from now. Do they thank you for the choices you made or resent you for the ones you avoided? Every small action today is a vote for the person you're becoming. When you delay, you rob your future self of options. When you act, you give them freedom. Do one thing today that your future self will thank you for, even if it's small, even if no one notices. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that was the moment everything changed. Now, let's talk about your environment. Your surroundings shape your behavior more than willpower ever will. If your workspace is cluttered, your mind will be too. If your phone is nearby, your focus disappears before you even start. You don't need more discipline. You need fewer distractions. Want to work out? Put your gym clothes out the night before. Want to write? Open your document before bed. Want to focus? Leave your phone in another room. Success isn't about motivation, it's about friction. Make good habits easy and bad habits hard. You can outperform your environment. Design it to support your goals. Finally, let's talk identity. You don't overcome procrastination by forcing action, you do it by becoming the kind of person who acts. It's not I have to write, it's I'm a writer, not I should work out, it's I'm an athlete in training. When you change your identity, your actions follow. Psychologists call this identity-based behavior. Your brain loves consistency, it wants your actions to match who you believe you are. So stop saying, I'm bad at focusing. Say, I'm someone who follows through, then prove it with one small action. Every action is a vote for that identity. You don't need to win every vote. You just need a majority. You're not behind. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're human. You procrastinate because you care, because what you're avoiding matters. But caring isn't enough. You need courage. Courage to start when it's hard. Courage to move when you're scared. Courage to believe that your small steps are worth it. Because one day, you'll look back and realize the moment you stopped waiting for motivation and took that first small step was the day your life changed. Don't wait for perfect timing. Don't wait to feel ready. Start now. So, what's the one task you've been procrastinating on? Pause this video and take the first 2 minutes to just start. Then come back and tell me in the comments. Here's what I finally did today. If this message hit home, like this video, share it with a friend who needs it, and subscribe to Mindset Tales for weekly breakthroughs in productivity, mindset, and growth. You've got this. Not tomorrow, today.